Next, on the Money Watch, making 2018 your richest year yet. Wouldn't that be nice? Our good friend Kat Dion with the Financial Advisory Institute is joining us this morning. She is a certified wealth strategist, and she's got her top tips to help you achieve your financial goals in the new year. Kat, always great to see you. Happy New Year to you.
Nice and cold.
I know.
Start.
It's chilly in this room, that's for sure. All right, let's talk about the 3 things that you should do financially in the new year.
Yes.
And number 1 on your list is something that I think a lot of us, we feel like there's not much we can do about it, and that's our mortgage, right?
Yes. So what you need to do is get with your financial advisor first and talk about your mortgage, and get with a reputable lender. And I want you to look at a couple things. I want you to look and see if you can lower your interest rate, if you can reduce the term of your mortgage, maybe to a 15-year, and reduce the payment. If you can do 2 out of those 3 things, then it might make sense to refinance. But just keep in mind that you have closing costs and you have doc stamps here in the state of Florida, so you want to factor that in. You want to make sure that it makes sense financially to do that review. But I would say every 5 years, look at doing a review of your mortgage, especially if you're going to stay in your home.
Is there a number that you should look at? Like, it makes sense if it's $500 or more, or is there like a number that you should sort of gauge?
There's not really a number, because you're not only looking at reducing the payment, but you're looking at reducing the term of your mortgage. Because reducing your interest rate may reduce the payment, but not the term. So you want to look at all 3 of those factors and make sure that 2 out of the 3 make sense. And if it makes sense for you, if it's only a few $100s, it may not make sense, because if you amortize your closing costs and doc stamps, etc., over the term of your new, term period, then it needs to be more than several $100s on your payment.
I read a fascinating article this morning, and it talked about in the new year that one thing that really helps you to get the credit card debt under control is to actually write down everything you spend your money on. Like, get a notebook, put it in the car. If you just went into Starbucks and spent $5, write it down, because you quickly see where your money is just going, right?
That is a great thing you can do. Something else that you can do as well is, I want you to do a spreadsheet that has your name of your credit card, the interest rate you pay, the balance outstanding, minimum payment, and due date. And I want you to sort it by interest rate. So anything that you're paying over 20%, because it's hard to know what you're paying at this point. You know you're paying a lot, but you're not sure exactly how much. Sorted by interest rate, anything over 20% that you're paying, I want you to pay 3 times the minimum. Try that. Anything that you're paying that's over 10%, pay double the minimum. And then anything under $500, try to pay that off, depending on how many cards you have. Because the key is, if you're making just a minimum payment, if you look at that second page of your statement, it's going to take you 20 years to pay that off.
So and now they actually have to put on there how long it's going to take, so it does help.
It does. So try to triple that minimum. If you can't pay it off, which a lot of people can, especially now you spent all this money for Christmas, and you're going to get your credit card bill pretty soon, and you're like, oh my God, how did I spend so much? Because we all do. So sort it by interest rate, and let's get those higher interest rate credit card payments off the books.
And don't be afraid to call and ask for a lower rate, right?
Oh, absolutely. Do you know, you would be surprised if you call and ask for a lower rate, and they say no, say, okay, I'm going to transfer that balance. I bet you.
Suddenly they listen.
They'll say, okay, we can reduce you from 28 to 14.
Kat, how can our viewers find you?
FinancialAdvisoryInstitute.com.
You're the best.
Good to see you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy savings and getting your debt under control, too.
Exactly, because that's how you become rich.
That's right. That's the way to do it, Bob.